Do you ever look in the mirror and wonder, am I really enough? Do you doubt your own voice, your dreams, your worth? You're not alone. And this video is for you. Today, we'll share a story that may feel a little too familiar and break down how to rebuild the most important relationship in your life, the one you have with yourself. Because when you truly believe in yourself, everything changes. Jordan was just 9 years old when he drew his first comic book. His imagination poured out in colors and characters. He stapled the pages together and handed it to his teacher with pride. But she looked at it and said, "This is nice, but don't get too distracted from real subjects." And just like that, something in Jordan didn't. Year after year, he was told to be realistic. Art isn't a career. You're not good enough. You're not like the others. By the time he was 25, he was working a job he didn't love, living a life he didn't choose. One day, cleaning out his closet, he found that same comic book from his childhood, dusty, crinkled, but still alive. Something broke inside him that day, but in the cracks, light poured in. That moment became his turning point. We are born believing we can do anything, but over time, we absorb the world's doubts. Parents who meant well but projected their fears. Teachers who valued tests more than talent. Friends who mocked our dreams to protect their own insecurities. Slowly, we stop taking risks. We shrink ourselves. We settle. But here's the truth. Self-doubt is learned, and anything learned can be unlearned. Lessons from 3 life-changing books. The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. Believe it can be done. When you believe something can be done, really believe, your mind will find the ways to do it. Schwartz emphasizes that success starts in the mind. Thinking small produces small results. Think big, and you open doors that fear kept closed. Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. The past does not equal the future. Tony dives into the power of decisions. When you change your beliefs about who you are, you change your entire future. These books give us tools to rewrite the story we tell ourselves. You are a badass by 𝑩𝒆𝒍𝒊𝒆𝒗𝒆 𝒊𝒇. You are responsible for what you say and do. You are not responsible for whether or not people freak out about it. Jun reminds us that self-belief isn't arrogance by it's a declaration that you're done waiting for permission. Real-life examples and mental shifts. Oprah Winfrey was told she was unfit for television. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers. What do they all have in common? They believed in their story more than others believed in their limitations. Stop asking, "Am I ready?" and start asking, "What can I create today?" Replace "I'm not good enough" with "I'm learning, and that makes me powerful." Talk to yourself like you would talk to someone you love. You don't need the whole world to believe in you. You just need one person, you. Believing in yourself doesn't mean you never fall. It means when you fall, you don't call yourself a failure. You get up, you learn, and you grow. So, here's what I want you to remember. Your worth isn't up for debate. Your voice matters. Your dreams are valid. And the moment you believe that, is the moment everything starts to change. When Jordan found that old comic book in his closet, it wasn't just paper. It was a mirror, a reminder of who he used to be before the world told him who he should be. And maybe you felt that too. Maybe you've buried your version of that comic book, your dream, your voice, your joy. Start small, but start real. You don't need to quit your job tomorrow or change your entire life in a day. But you do need to reclaim your spark. Start by asking yourself, what did I love before the world told me what was practical? What activity made time disappear when I was young? What dream keeps knocking at the back of my mind even now? The most dangerous thing in life isn't failure. It's forgetting who you are. The truth is, belief doesn't come from big achievements. It comes from small promises you keep to yourself every day. When Jordan picked up that comic book again, he didn't instantly become a successful artist, but he showed up every day, one panel at a time. And in doing that, he built his belief not through words, but through action. Create a 10-minute window in your day to do something just for you. Write, draw, build, plan, think, dream. Speak kindly to yourself. The way you speak to yourself is the foundation of your future. Understand this. Everyone starts scared, but the ones who grow are the ones who go anyway. You don't need permission to be who you are. Jordan didn't get it. You won't either. And you don't need it. The world told him he was foolish for believing in his art. But now, that same world buys his work, follows his journey, and calls him inspiring. Because when you believe in yourself long enough, eventually, the world will too. Most of us don't lose belief in ourselves because we're lazy or incapable. We lose it because we spend too much time trying to live up to the expectations of people who never truly saw us. You've probably been there, choosing a safe career because your parents said it's secure, saying yes when your heart is screaming no, just to avoid judgment, quieting your ambition because it made others uncomfortable. That's the reality of life for millions. We shape our lives around acceptance, around applause, approval, attention. But the truth, chasing external validation is like trying to fill a well with rainwater. It's inconsistent and always temporary. One day they'll clap for you, the next, they'll criticize you. And if your belief is built on their noise, then your identity will rise and fall with their opinion. Here's the shift you need to make. Don't let your confidence be rented out to people who don't even know your whole story. You were not born to live a life of performance. You were born to live a life of purpose. The world will try to mold you into something convenient, but true power comes when you break that mold and say, "This is who I am. This is what I believe in. This is my voice, and it matters." Self-belief isn't loud. It's not always motivational quotes and pumped-up speeches. Sometimes it's quietly choosing yourself again and again, even when no one is watching, especially when no one is watching. The reality of life is this: not everyone will support you. Not everyone will believe in your vision. But the one person who absolutely must is you. And if you can do that, you've already won. If this message spoke to you, share it. Someone else needs to hear it too.